I'm back with week 8 of the NFL. Great week 7, and it was outstanding because we had a lot of victories, and the Patriots went into OT. Mark Sanchez fumbled it, and the Patriots won 29-26. That was a great game, which made the Patriots number 1 in the AFC East. Now, let's talk about last week's games. Tennessee-Buffalo. Tennessee won with a minute left. They came back. Nate Washington, great play. Cleveland-Indianapolis, already knew Indy was going to win. That was also a good game. Green Bay-St. Louis. St. Louis had it for a couple minutes, and then Green Bay just took it out and won the game. Minnesota-Arizona. Minnesota surprised me because Minnesota played very, very good, and they held Arizona, and Arizona's defense didn't do that well. Next game. Washington-Giants. That was a really good game. Washington almost won, but then let up the touchdown pass for Victor Cruz to score. Next game, New Orleans-Tampa. That was a very good game. I say that was one of the games of the weeks because when Tyquan Underwood caught that, or whoever caught that, because I don't even care about Tampa Bay, his feet were inbounds, but the foot was just out of bounds by an inch. His back foot, they were both in, but they called him out, and New Orleans won that game. Dallas-Carolina, that was a great game. Carolina almost beat Dallas. It was 14-13, and then Dallas just stormed back and kicked some field goals. Houston-Baltimore, that was an amazing game. Houston kicked Baltimore's ass. That was amazing. 43-13. Jacksonville-Oakland, we already knew Oakland was going to win, and they kicked the field goal to win. Sebastian Janikowski. Pittsburgh-Cincinnati was a good game. Other than Cincinnati's not good on Sunday night games, but that was alright. And Detroit-Chicago, that was also a good game. Chicago's defense was amazing. Now let's talk about this week. Tampa Bay-Minnesota. I got Minnesota on this one with Percy Harvin having an amazing game. And Minnesota winning it. Patriots-Rams, I got the Patriots with their offense. They're gonna step it up, and they're gonna be amazing this week. I believe they're gonna have more than 40 points because they could kill the Rams. They're amazing. They're 1, 2, or 3 in the. They're very good. They're like top offense in the NFL. Plus Brady, he could throw more than 400 yards against this Rams defense. I can believe it. Carolina-Chicago. I got Chicago on this one because Carolina last week lost to Dallas. Now they're 1-5. They have to step it up, and they got to win all these games now to at least make the wild card or divisional round. But I got Chicago on this one with Brandon Marshall having a good game. Next one, San Diego-Cleveland. I got San Diego on this one because Cleveland only has 1 win, but San Diego, they're a really good team, and Philip Rivers will have a great game. Detroit-Seattle. I got Detroit on this one because they'll bounce back, and I believe they'll beat Seattle, even though Seattle had a couple great games against Packers and Patriots. But I believe Seattle will lose the game. In Detroit, Calvin Johnson will at least have a touchdown. First of the season, hopefully. Or whatever. Second of the season. I don't even care about them. But next game, Jacksonville-Green Bay. Definitely Green Bay. Who would pick Jacksonville? Jacksonville almost beat Oakland, but they still lost to Oakland. But Green Bay beat the Rams last week, and the Patriots are going to beat the Rams this week. But I got Green Bay and James Jones having a couple touchdowns. Indianapolis-Tennessee. I got this is a pretty tough one, other than I got Tennessee on this one because last week they fought back and had an amazing touchdown with Nate Washington over like 3 guys. And Indianapolis, Andrew Luck has a couple good games, but this is not going to be his greatest. Miami Jets. I don't know because last week they almost beat the Patriots, but they lost it in the end. So I honestly don't know who's going to win that game. It's going to be a tough decision. But I think that Miami will win this game. Other than the Jets beat them the first game, but that was like overtime and that was pretty tough. But now I got the Miami Dolphins with Ryan Tannehill having a good game. Atlanta, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is going to beat them. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Atlanta can't go 7-0. Philadelphia is going to win. Michael Vick will have a couple touchdowns, and LaShawn McCoy will have a great game. Pittsburgh, Washington. I got Washington on this one. Washington's going to bounce back from last week's loss, and they're going to come back in the division. I know it. If they come back, they'll have a great game. And I believe RG3 will have also an amazing game, even though Pittsburgh's at home. Oakland, Kansas City. I got Kansas City on this one with Jamal Charles having an amazing game. Giants, Dallas. I got Dallas on this one because I believe that Dallas, they beat them. The Giants lost to the Dallas first home game opener. And I believe Dallas is home, and I believe Miles Austin and Des Bryant will have amazing games. New Orleans, Denver. This is a tough one. I got New Orleans on this one. I got Drew Brees having an amazing game, throwing for 300-plus yards, and I don't think the Broncos have it this game. Monday Night Football. San Francisco, Arizona. I got Arizona on this one. I believe since last week they lost against Minnesota, their defense, Patrick Peterson, 2 picks. They're going to stop the run, not let Frank Gore get past them, and I had Arizona on this one. But, yeah. But I know that the game of the week is going to be in London when the Patriots kick the Rams' ass and show them who's boss. Patriots are going to win this weekend. Let's have a good week. Let's go Patriots!